Hi, it's Rebecca with Magic and Makeup. Welcome to my channel. Be sure you like, hit, and subscribe so you can get your energies up in here so we can give you a little bit more channeled readings. Cancer. Oh, okay. 2 cards. Some of you guys are getting 2 cards. Okay. All right, so you get light in the darkness and center and ground. Okay, so we have Hermit energy. Okay, we've got a lamp. We've got a light in that lamp. As we know with the Hermit card, well, maybe some of you guys don't know, but the Hermit card holds a star inside his lamp. It looks like a star in the Rider-Waite deck, lighting his way through the night. Okay, and what do we have right here? Center and ground. Okay, so light in the darkness and center and ground. Okay, somebody is not listening, and I'm feeling like somebody isn't listening to themselves, to what your intuition is telling you. Okay, now's a really good time to do that. As we know, Venus is about to go into retrograde here in a couple of weeks, and now's the time for sorting out. Now is the time for clarity to either gain closure or move forward with a partner. Either way, something inside of you needs to be paid attention to. It's sort of screaming at you now. It's like, hey, Cancer, ooh, hello, hello. So this is your heart right here, trying to tell you something. That's what it's doing. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna give these a bit of a shuffle. All right, what do we have for Cancer, May 2020? May 2020. Alrighty. Feeling a little stuck? Feeling a little stuck. I'm hearing boundaries. You know, maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're feeling a little stuck because you haven't been able to establish a boundary with somebody. Maybe you don't even know what that boundary should really look like. You know, maybe there's something that you really want to have happen with this person, but I'm getting the sense that you need to manage your expectations. Shit. All right. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. All right, you guys. So, Cancer, I'm seeing that there is a lot of... You do have a lot of joy with this person. You do. Like, you feel... Overall, you feel happy with this person. You feel like, you know, they're your wish fulfillment, right? There's, you know, full cups and rainbows and happy children, and this is what you want, right? This is the expectation that you're holding on to, right? And you've worked really hard, you know, and you've organized yourself and you've put in effort, and, you know, you've got all your pentacles up here in a row. And whatever's been going on between you, you just want to head toward calmer waters. You know, you want the fighting to stop. You want the war to be over. You want there to just be happiness. And that's a normal thing that you want. And I feel like, you know, your person is basically saying, well, people can't be happy all the time, can they? You know, maybe they have some pessimism going on in their head. Maybe they have like maybe, you know, they have feelings of self-worth that pop up where they feel like, well, I don't deserve to be happy, so why bother, you know? And this is all in their head, right? So on their side, we get the Tower card, the Two of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. Now this card keeps popping up for a lot of you guys, more so on the side of their energies. So I feel like whatever has, they're pretty stubborn, right? Because I'm crossing my arms like this and I'm feeling like they're just like, no, I don't want to be happy. I mean, and they're not even consciously aware that they're saying, like, they're not actually saying, I don't want to be happy. Nobody says that. But their actions are deceptive in the way in which, like, they're being self-deceptive, right? They're self-sabotaging themselves, right? And that's what this Eight of Swords is, right? Their head is blocked, their heart is blocked, and their solar plexus chakra is blocked, right? They're not marrying their head and their heart, and they're not meeting in the middle, right? So they could also be experiencing health issues because of this. You know, when we are so trapped in our head, not in our hearts, and all that is just sort of concaving into like this, you know, solar plexus area where we tend to store a lot of emotions, especially anger. You know, some of them may be experiencing poor health issues, okay? So with the Tower card and the Two of Pentacles, I feel that two people were basically rocked to the ground. Two people were torn apart, torn down. It could be that what they're juggling with to rectify in their hearts, in their minds, is that juggling energy, this back and forth energy of what this brought out. This Tower card very may well have brought out a lot of, I don't know what to do. Do I do this? Do I do that? Do I tell them this? Do I tell them that? And that could be also the boundary energy that I was picking up at the beginning of the reading. It could be that maybe poor boundaries are on their side more than yours. Perhaps it could be on both. Very well could be on both. You know best. You know best. So what is going to help you get through from the universe is the Queen of Pentacles, right? It's about taking a step back, looking at what you have, and being grateful. Being grateful for what you do have, okay? Oftentimes when we are so stuck in this energy of not being at peace, we're failing to see the blessings in our life that are coming through that we do have, okay? This is a little bit of a message for both of you, but I feel like it's also for them, okay? So if you're a cross watcher and you're watching, you know, you're in a relationship with a Cancer, then this very well may be a message for you to be grateful, to look at your person and see what a fine job that they have done. Maybe they don't get it right every time, but they work pretty hard in order to make that happen most of the time, you know? If they don't get it right, then I think you need to have a conversation. if they're not getting something, if they're not listening to you, if they're not listening to what it is you need or feel or want in this connection, then you need to have a sit-down conversation with them. And that could also be what's going to bring you this energy here, this direction of heading toward calmer waters, you know, moving away from this rocky emotional state into a place that brings you to peace, that brings you peace and harmony, right? And a lot of the time, it just takes a simple conversation. Just takes a simple conversation, okay? Nothing bad is going to happen from one conversation. You could come to some resolutions that maybe you don't like, but it's not bad, okay? I feel like Spirit is telling me, like, you're not gonna die. You know, just because you choose to talk to this person and you may be really, really scared to talk to this person, doesn't mean that it's going to be the end of the world. It just means that you're one step closer to making decisions the two of you need to make in order to either make it work or not. Either someone's going to meet you on your energy and rise to the occasion with you, or they're not, okay? And I feel like what's going to be going on between you for a little while is this this duality, okay, of, are we going to search for this cup and bring it back, or are we just going to walk away and leave the cups there? And that is going to bring about this Wheel of Fortune energy, this timing, right? This divine timing is sort of coming through, okay? And I feel like that's what's connecting you to the listening. Whatever is going on there. So, okay. I get a lot of messages at once, so sometimes I have to pick and choose what I'm hearing. So the Wheel of Fortune energy is coming through because God is telling you to trust them, to listen to divine timing, and that's what's going on here. So I think you're being more and more aware of divine timing. Maybe you're feeling like, I'm not going to put any expectations out there on my person and just trust in divine timing. Or maybe you're feeling like it's divine timing that you just need to leave this person because they're too focused on what has crumbled, right? Maybe they're not letting the past go. And that's almost making it impossible for you to have a future together. All right, Cancer, that is what I have for you. All right. So, final outcome of the reading here is getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Now, what was I just talking about? Being honest and listening to yourself, listening to your higher power so you can talk and communicate with your person about what you want. Because I'm thinking, what you're wanting. Dum dum da dum, dum dum da dum. That's a pretty heavy conversation to have. Like, you know, hey, we've been dating for a while now. Where's the big M coming through? What's that look like for you? Do you even want to get married? You know, that's a scary conversation. And I feel like this is what you need to talk about. I mean, you could read into it in multiple ways, but I mean, it's pretty cut and dry to me. I think you need to talk about when you want to get married. All right, Cancer. Stay strong. Don't fret. It's all good in the hood, baby doll. Because remember, light in the darkness, you're protected. So what is that on my shirt? Ugh. Anyway,